Okay, perfect. Okay, everybody, we are live. We have Normarie here and Mr. Bob connected.
Yes.
Thank you. There's Amy on the background.
Yeah, this my dog.
And Amy.
And Amy.
Your babies.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Crazy.
Well, thank you, and thank you, Normarie, for being with us, and thank you for your translation of the slides that we're going to be using right now. Thank you, Normarie.
You're welcome. I hope you understand, Marco. I'm just kidding.
We'll see. If not, I have you, so I can ask you, and you can help me with the translation. Anyway, bienvenido a todos. Qué gusto. Esta es la transmisión que va a ser en español. Estaremos. Normarie, sí está en el canal, ¿verdad?
Yes.
En vivo. ¿Sí? Ok.
Baby.
Porque a veces lo mando a otro canal que tengo yo administrando y hago un relajo. Sometimes I share to another groups. So I want to make sure that I'm sharing to the right group. Anyway, bienvenido a todos. Gusto. Tengo gente que está conectado. Jerónimo, Olga, Elsa, Oscar, todos bienvenidos. El día de hoy vamos a tener una plática con el señor Bob McNulty acerca de lo que se platicó este sábado con referencia a hacia dónde va la compañía y las cosas que se están haciendo. Normarie estará ayudándonos para contestar algunas preguntas, leer algunas preguntas que se formulen y poder entonces atender lo más posible esas inquietudes. Y con esto le voy a dar el tiempo al señor McNulty para que nos salude y poder traducir su mensaje. Mr. Bob, we're ready to translate your message.
Okay. Do you have the PowerPoint? Do we want to show that? Can we?
I do have it, yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we bring that up?
Okay.
And some of them understand Spanglish. So maybe if you want to say something, Bob, I'm sure they're going to understand.
Yeah, I hope I don't wood butcher it up. I always get embarrassed because I'm not very good. But
can you see my screen?
Yes, I can. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll ask for the screen to come up, like next chart. So what I want to do is just walk everybody through where the company is today. We're going to do another corporate call with everybody in the company Thursday night. We'll announce that after this call. So, but that'll be more in context of where we are this minute, as opposed to where this is and what's going on here. So, but this is an update to get everybody really back in the game. So
okay.
Right now, this is a PowerPoint.
Let me translate that part about. Está diciendo que vamos a tener ahorita voy a ir un poco con las slides, con las presentaciones, vamos a ir moviéndolo y va a tener otra llamada corporativa el jueves en la noche, va a avisar cuándo hacerlo, donde nos va a poder explicar un poco más hacia dónde vamos, pero ahora va a ir un poco con los slides. Okay, Bob.
So as you can see by this slide, this is the opening of the website, the new website that's being built.
Esta es la parte del inicio con la página que está siendo construida en este momento.
And this website is the connecting point to the whole system, the rideshare apps, the delivery apps, the database structure and everything. So it'll all be contained in one website.
Y esta parte va a ser la que hará las conexiones para todas las partes que están integradas, desde el rideshare y también para lo que es la entrega, el delivery, todo va a estar integrado a través de esta página.
So if you notice, we're talking about going places and doing good. That has a double meaning.
Y como pueden ver, el eslogan dice going places and doing good, yendo a lugares haciendo el bien, que tienen doble significado.
Yes, and the reason for that is we're going places in our rideshare business and we're doing good with customers, but also we're going places and doing good in our communities because of the programs we have.
Estamos yendo a lugares a través del servicio de transporte, pero también estamos haciendo el bien, ayudando a consumidores y también a usuarios.
So you want to bring the next chart up, please? So what we wanted to do is look at the structure of the company going forward. How is it going to work? And so we've divided the company up in three pieces. So you can see the people that are there, and I'll talk about each one in a second.
Y lo que quiero mostrarles en esta hoja, la estructura de la compañía. La compañía está estructurada en tres piezas y voy a hablar de cada uno de ellos en detalle.
So I think everybody knows who Vincent is. Vincent started with us very early in the company.
Creo que todos saben quién es Vincent. Vincent comenzó muy temprano en la compañía.
And he's been a driver, and he's also been involved in business for the past 20 years of different kinds.
Y ha sido conductor también y ha estado involucrado en el mundo del negocio hasta por más de 20 años en diferentes formas.
So we just promoted Vincent to Vice President of Ride Hailing, Driver Rewards, and Driver Safety. He's going to be the guy that's going to be interfacing with all the drivers in the whole company, no matter if it's pickup and delivery or ride share, any things that we expand into.
Y él ha sido promovido ahora como el vicepresidente en el Highland de Rideshare, en los premios de conductores y seguridad. El hombre tiene mucha experiencia en esto y él se va a encargar de toda esa área.
So Vince's background, so you know, he graduated from Cal State Northridge with a BA degree.
Y para un poco del trasfondo de Vincent, fue graduado en Cal State Northridge con un, what's the title, Bob?
Bachelor of Arts degree.
What's that, the Bachelor of what?
Bachelor of Arts, BA.
Oh, okay. Tiene una Bachelor en arte, un grado de arte.
Right. A lot of you may not know Art Richardson. He's Senior Vice President of Go Center's Compliance and Driver Background.
Y muchos quizás no conozcan al señor Art Richardson. Él es el Senior Vicepresidente encargado de todos los Go Centers, Compliance, que son todos los cumplimientos de la compañía, y el chequeo de los antecedentes de los conductores.
So Art's been with me on and off over almost 38 years. We've been in business together, working as operators and things like that.
Y Art ha trabajado con el señor McNulty por más de 30 años en diferentes negocios y se conoce muy bien.
So he worked for me for on and off for about 10 years. Then he's worked for Walmart and Sam's Club. So he has a huge retail background.
Trabajó conmigo una vez y otra vez y después fue a trabajar con Walmart y también estuvo con Walmart and Sam's Club.
Yeah, Sam's Club both.
Sam's
He was
Club
a Walmart at both. Yes, he had multiple
tiene
stores.
una gran trayectoria y tiene un gran conocimiento en esa industria de lo que es el retail.
Right. And then Lisa's story is going to be she's Senior Vice President in charge of restaurant, groceries, all delivery services she's in charge of in the company.
Y tenemos a Lisa Story, que es la Senior Vice President también, a ver si de la vicepresidente, que se va a encargar de toda la parte de los restaurantes, de la entrega de comida, alimentos y todos los servicios de entrega, lo que no es transporte vehicular de personas, sino todo lo que es entrega.
Lisa also worked for me over 20 years ago, very early in her career.
Y Lisa también trabajó conmigo hace 20 años, más de 20 años, al inicio de su carrera.
She did 2 startups with me.
Ella ha hecho 2 inicios de compañías conmigo.
Yeah. So her background is she was born and raised in Oklahoma. She moved to Southern California right out of college, and then she came to work for me. She's since gone back to college and got her MBA from University of Irvine.
Ella es de Oklahoma, vino aquí a California y comenzó a trabajar conmigo. Ha sacado ya otro degree en el the University of
Irvine.
In Irvine.
University of California at Irvine, her MBA.
Tiene un MBA en Nueva California, a lo mejor que se sigue preparando ya aquí en California después de que vino de Oklahoma.
She also worked for a company called Demandware. She was an executive at that company, which is a huge multinational company.
Hasta la compañía Demandware, que es una compañía enorme, multinacional, enorme compañía. Estuvo trabajando en parte corporativa también con ellos, tiene mucha experiencia.
And she worked for another company called GSI Industries, which is a big sporting goods wholesaler online.
Y también una compañía como GSL, que es una compañía que da para productos para deportes, una compañía muy grande también en el área en línea. Trabajó con tiene experiencia también en esa compañía.
So the reason I wanted to have you introduced to these people properly is so you know the strength of the company on the day in and day out basis. The executive team is above that, but these people run the business day in and day out.
Creo que la razón por la cual estoy haciendo esta presentación de estas personas para que entiendan que las personas que están corriendo la estructura de la compañía, empezando el día, terminando el día, son este equipo, por supuesto, hay más personas trabajando en los departamentos, pero ellas son las personas que están a cargo y quieren mostrar que hay una estructura sólida y fuerte para continuar con la compañía.
Next chart, please. So this chart is your actual back office, what it's going to look like when it's all fired up in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Y esta es básicamente cómo se va a ver tu back office, tu oficina virtual, una vez que ya esté arriba funcionando en las próximas semanas. Esto es básicamente lo que tú vas a ver en tu back office.
It's going to be called the driver referral dashboard.
Esto lo estamos nombrando que es el driver referral dashboard, ¿correcto, Bob?
Yes, driver referral dashboard.
Es como tu panel administrativo del programa de referidos para conductor.
So I'll walk you through this so you understand how it works. So on the left-hand side, you see this navigation on the very left where it says restaurant, pickup, deliveries, groceries, all the way down.
Les voy a mostrar un poco aquí cómo se va a ver en tu parte izquierda. Tiene lo que es el tablero, que tienes ahí restaurantes, pickup and delivery, lo que es la entrega de comestibles y el plan de cooperación, etc.
So all of these will be all documents that they will need. They'll be in English and Spanish, both.
Ahí van a estar todos los documentos que puedas necesitar y van a estar en inglés y en español, en los dos idiomas.
Right. So when you see here in the middle where it says trip, rides, monthly leaderboard, so there's going to be 4 categories of leaders of drivers throughout the whole system.
Como puedes ver aquí en el medio de la pantalla, tienen lo que se llama el tablero de liderazgo y con el monthly leaderboard, que es un tablero mensual del tablero de liderazgo que es la compañía, y va a estar con 4 categorías diferentes.
So these will be updated monthly. Just above that are my driver referral commissions, my rider referral commissions. All of these are going to be real-time information. So when they go in their back office, they'll see daily, weekly, monthly, and year-to-date earnings that they've collected through the whole system.
El tablero del líder dashboard, el tablero de liderazgo será actualizado en periodos mensuales. Y la parte de arriba, como puedes ver, que dice las comisiones como conductor, como usuario, y también tenemos aquí como rider. Entonces, estas comisiones que tienes en la parte de arriba, las 3 categorías, ellas serán actualizadas en tiempo real. Constantemente vas a ver los cambios y tus ganancias ahí reflejadas.
And if you look at the very top on the blue line, where it says my profile, my people, my e-wallet, all of that.
Y si ves en la parte superior, en la parte azul, donde dice mi perfil, mi gente, mi cartera, etcétera, mis contactos, etcétera.
So where it says my profile, you click on that, you can edit your profile. But if you have a new phone number, new email address, it all goes in there. You'll be able to edit your profile anytime you want.
Y en la parte de profile, que es tu información personal, solamente señalas ahí y vas a poder entrar fácilmente, cambiar el número de teléfono, nombre, cualquier información que deseas cambiar o agregar, lo vas a poder hacer fácilmente.
And then where it says my people, those are all your people that you've signed up or the other people they've signed up. You'll see your complete group of people in your system.
Y ahí en la parte de My People, donde está toda la gente que tú personalmente has enrolado a la compañía y todo el grupo que se ha creado ahí, lo vas a poder ver en esa sección.
The one you're really going to like is the e-wallet.
Pero un botón que en verdad te va a gustar en la parte de My e-wallet, de mi cartera.
So when you sign up, you'll be assigned an e-wallet.
Cuando te registres, vas a poder acceder también a tu cartera electrónica. E-wallet significa cartera electrónica.
So all your money will be deposited in your e-wallet. And then you can go to your e-wallet and disperse it to any bank that you do business with or onto a pay card or any way you want. Your money's there, you distribute it to how you want. The good thing about this is, let's say you have a relative that may have people that they know in the United States that may want to drive. He can contact those people, he can sign them up, and he can live in Mexico and still get paid, or anywhere. He can live in South America and still get paid. So this is a worldwide product, our e-wallet. It's serviced in about 90% of all the countries that we'd ever deal with.
Una cosa interesante de esa cartera electrónica es de que una vez que te registres ahí, toda tu ganancia, todo tu dinero va a ir a esa cartera electrónica. y tú podrás decidir a dónde quieres enviar tu dinero, a tu cuenta de banco, a qué cuenta de banco tú quieres o una tarjeta prepagada. Tú decides a dónde va tu dinero. Pero otra cosa interesante, importante que tiene esta cartera electrónica es de que tiene un alcance mundial. Cubre como un 90% de cobertura mundial. Vas a poder enviarlo a gente que está en otros países. Así, si alguien conoce gente que quiere conducir en Estados Unidos y están, por ejemplo, en México, a través de esta e-wallet que tiene, repito, alcance internacional, podrá recibir sus comisiones también.
Right. So then you have my trip link, you have my upgrades. So any of those, you just click on them and you can refer your link. And then on the upgrades, if you want to go from one type of rider or driver to the other, you can just upgrade automatically. Just click on the link, take you to it, just click on the button.
Y ahí en la que dice My Trip Links, por supuesto, están los enlaces que vas a poder copiar y compartir para que personas entren como conductores o como usuarios. Y también la parte de My Upgrade, que es para subir de categoría, es si alguien quiere, si empezó como usuario, como Ride Hustle, puede brincar a Ride Share, puede brincar a Full Time. En fin, ahí tienes la alternativa de poder cambiar de paquetes.
So also my stock options, you know, we sent out 2,000 emails on stock options the other day. So almost everybody got them.
Y también en la parte de opciones para stocks para, ¿cómo se llaman? Son se fue el nombre de stocks, bueno, ustedes lo que es acciones de la compañía. Opciones para acciones de la compañía. Ya se enviaron más de 2,000 correos electrónicos con esas opciones de acciones, pero también ahí van a aparecer para que todos puedan tener ese récord en su posición.
Right. So when we turn on the live site, they'll be all they have to do is click on my stock options. They'll see their agreement and how many options they have. It'll all be posted there.
Ahí va a estar muy sencillo. Cuando pongan ahí, inmediatamente les va a aparecer cuántas opciones tiene el documento. Todo va a estar muy claro en esa parte.
So we'll get into more detail as we get open, and then you'll see how this works. But it's going to be very simple. It's going to be bilingual. We're going to have all the documentation. When this whole site turns on, all this will be live at the same time.
Va a ser muy interesante. Vamos a ir mostrando un poco más conforme esto avance. Una vez que ya esté la página en vivo, vamos a poder mostrarles cómo funciona todo con una mayor, más fácil, viendo cómo todo funciona. Pero va a estar muy sencillo de trabajar. Así de simple como lo ven, así es como va a ser.
Also, we're doing small little videos, maybe 1.5 to 2 minutes long. That'll be in Spanish and English that will be posted so they can review anything that they're missing. We're actually working on them this week to get them done. I got to have Normarie's attention on that because I need her help on translation.
Sí, también se van a hacer videos pequeños de cada parte de la página, muy cortitos, para poder ir llevando paso a paso. Va a ser en inglés y en español. Ya está trabajando en eso en este momento.
Next chart. Okay, so this is just a copy of what the new Trip app's going to look like, just so everybody understands. The rideshare app, the delivery app, and the restaurant app are all in one app. There's no two apps.
Y eso es para que ustedes vean cómo va a ser la nueva imagen de la nueva aplicación. Y vamos a tener lo que es el rideshare app, la aplicación para el transporte vehicular, y el de entrega de comida va a estar en la misma aplicación, no son dos aplicaciones diferentes.
Just so you know, we ran all of the rideshare apps the last 4, 5, 6 days. They've been no problems at all. Perfect.
Y solamente para que ustedes sepan, estuvimos haciendo pruebas con la aplicación de conductores hace un par de semanas y no hay ningún error. Todo corrió perfecto.
And then on the restaurant pickup and delivery app, we've been testing that, and it's working just fine. We're creating orders, driving a car to pick it up, and all that. So that's all working. The last one we're working later this week is on the grocery pickup from the retailers.
Estamos también probando en este momento la entrega para restaurantes. Eso está funcionando muy bien. No veo ningún error. Se han creado órdenes para llevar y entregar. Eso ha ido muy bien. Ahora lo que se va a probar es para entregar lo que es la entrega de comestibles desde los distribuidores que reparten comida. No de restaurantes, sino de tiendas de otros servicios.
Next chart.
Vale.
And then, yeah, this is just the window decal. I just wanted you to see what it looks like.
Esta es la calcamonía para ponerla en el vídeo. Nomás quería mostrar de cómo se va a ver.
Right. Next chart. So these are the two areas, restaurant delivery and grocery delivery, we're going in, which you keep hearing about. We have a very exciting program on the restaurant and grocery delivery business, which I'll get into in a minute. I just want you to see this.
Estas son las dos áreas en las que estamos trabajando en este momento, que es la entrega de restaurantes, de comida de restaurantes, y también la entrega de comestibles a través de las tiendas. Desde que estamos trabajando, más quería que vieran cómo se ve. Ahorita explica más en detalle el plan, el programa, cómo funciona.
This will be the lanyard and the ID that we'll give you, each driver will have for pickup and delivery business.
Esta es la tarjeta o la identificación que van a traer los conductores para que se pueda identificar. Lo traerán cada uno de ellos para poder identificarse con los clientes.
Yeah. Next chart. So we've done a couple things now. We looked at our business and we dropped out the Prime subscription fee. We only have 2 subscription fees now. We lowered the subscription fee from $149 to $99, unlimited rides. We think that by getting the lower price, it'll help the drivers, so it won't cost them as much, and it'll be much more exciting for them. And then instead of having a middle price, we dropped that and we took the side hustle and left it at $39.99 a month, but we increased the number of rides to 75 from 50.
Ahora se quitaron los 3 opciones, solamente tenemos 2. Se bajó de 149 a 99.99 y se movió el otro, se quitó el otro, el del medio, y se quedó de 39.99, pero se incrementaron la cantidad de viajes a 75 viajes por mes, y el otro, el de 99.99, es ilimitado. Esto para hacerlo más económico y atraer a más conductores.
This is all designed around putting more money in the driver's pocket, lowering the price on one, giving more rides at the same price as before, so it puts more money in their pockets. They still get 100% of the ride fare like always. So somebody was questioning that the other day, but yeah.
Es con la intención de poner más dinero a los conductores, bajamos el costo, pero subimos la cantidad de viajes que pueden dar. Igual sigue estando con el porcentaje del 100% de la tarifa para ellos. Eso no cambia, el modelo no cambia, solamente los precios están más accesibles y hay más viajes por la cantidad de dinero.
Next chart. This is just an image of the restaurant business. You know, we'll get in here. I'll show you some social media ads as we're going down so you can see the kind of advertising we're going to do to help you sign up restaurants and how that works. I think you're.
Y eso es solamente parte de la imagen que se está promoviendo. Lo vamos a ver un poco más en redes sociales, cómo estamos transmitiendo esta información para que sea más fácil traer a más restaurantes que quieran participar del programa con nosotros. Es solamente para mostrar la imagen de la compañía.
Okay, the restaurant program, let me get that right now.
Okay. Aquí está la traducción de Normarie. Si no entiendo, te pregunto, Normarie. Qué malo estoy.
So the restaurant, all restaurant delivery business, like Uber Eats and all these, charge a very high activation fee.
Dice que todas las compañías que tienen servicio de transporte como Uber Eats cargan tiene un costo de integración muy alto a los restaurantes.
Sometimes 2 to 3 times the 149.
A veces hasta 2 o 3 veces más que los 149.
So the way this works is a driver could go to a restaurant and sign that restaurant up and make a commission for doing that. Just so you know, we're going to have 500,000 restaurants in our database the day we launch.
De esta forma, los conductores van a poder ir a restaurantes y traer a restaurantes que se afilien a la compañía o tengan la opción de entregar y ganar comisión por eso. Nada más para decirles que vamos a tener más de... How many restaurants, Bob?
500,000 restaurants and their menus.
Más de 500,000 restaurantes ya activos para el día que lancemos. Restaurantes que ya están registrados en la compañía.
Yeah, so we're going to give you all the tools to go out and solicit, and we're going to pay you for every restaurant you sign up. So at $149, we keep $49.99 for the company for our own technology that we have to activate the restaurants with.
Y le vamos a dar todas las herramientas para que ustedes como conductores puedan ir y invitar a los restaurantes a participar de esto y como compañía nos vamos a quedar con $49.99 para todos los gastos de tecnología y les vamos a pagar la comisión a ustedes.
So we pay commissions on $99 of that $149. So the commission to the driver would be dependent on if they're a legacy driver or a pro driver or a side hustle, whatever that commission rate is. So in the case of a legacy, they would get $65 when they signed up that restaurant as a cash bonus.
En el caso se lo va a pagar, depende si es legacy, depende de la membresía en la que estén, right hustle o full time. Si en el caso de legacy va a recibir de los 90, va a pagar 99 de comisión para pagar de cada restaurante que entre y va a recibir. How much the legacy will get, Bob?
$65. They get $50 and $15. Yes.
Si tú eres legacy, vas a recibir $65 por traer a un restaurante que forma parte.
So you can see if you signed up 10 restaurants in a week, you make $650 in a week.
Si tienes, si metes 10 restaurantes en una semana, tienes $600 en una semana.
Yeah. So we also have another part of the program which works for the restaurants. It's optional. The restaurant does not have to do this. It's optional. And the reason it's optional, it's like Prime membership for Amazon or like a Costco membership. If you participate as a member and you pay an annual fee, we lower your pricing per pickup.
Tenemos también otra opción para los restaurantes que quieren estar en un tema como es un programa, como lo tendría Costco, una membresía, se paga anual y eso lo que hace, por hacerse pago extra anual, baja el costo de la entrega de alimentos en este caso.
So if you're a member and you pay $99 annually, it's once a year they pay, just like a Prime, we lower the price on the pickup of the product on a flat fee to all the restaurants. We do not have any food markup of 25 or 30%. These restaurants are getting gouged so hard, it's difficult for them to make money in their restaurants on the delivery side. So we just took a flat fee of $2 and $1 if they're a member. If they're a non-member, it's $3 and $2.
Entonces, si alguien decide tener la membresía anual de $99.99, lo que va a tener es de que en vez de cobrar tanto dinero, porque ahorita a Uber, por ejemplo, les cobra mucho dinero, que es prácticamente imposible que los restaurantes ganen dinero haciendo entrega, es de que al tener esta membresía anual tendrán una tarifa fija de $2 por entrega pagado a Trip y de $1 por cada pedido del consumidor haga pagado a Trip.
This program is so strong that we should be able to get every restaurant out there on our system very quickly.
Este programa es tan fuerte que no hay ningún problema para tener a todos los restaurantes que estén involucrados con nuestro programa de una forma muy rápida.
We minimally can save a restaurant on their side of the business 70% on the delivery.
Fácilmente vamos a poder ahorrarle a los restaurantes un 70% de lo que están pagando ya ahora en entregas a domicilio.
And we'll have all the marketing materials put together for the drivers to go out and present this. So they'll have everything they need as a package when they get ready to go.
Y tendremos todo listo para que los conductores puedan presentar a los conductores esta opción y puedan traer a más restaurantes a la comunidad de Trip y ganar obviamente dinero de eso.
Okay, next chart. So on this chart, we talk about 500,000 restaurants and menus, 500,000.
Tenemos en este momento, dice aquí, a 500,000 restaurantes en nuestra base de datos ya en este momento.
So what'll happen is the driver, if he lives in an area, he'll have all the restaurants in our system. So he can go in our system and say, oh, I live in this zip code. I'm looking for all these restaurants. You know where to go. You'll have their address, numbers. You can contact them, go directly, and then try to sign them up to get on our delivery system.
O sea que todos estos restaurantes van a estar en la base de datos. Does mean that 500,000 is not already participating. It's just the address so the drivers can go, right?
Yeah, it's their live menus, and they're also there's an association that we already talked to where we get this information from, and then we download it in our systems. All of the integration, technology integration, is done through the POS systems that we have open APIs to.
Mm-hmm. So the drivers can go and share the information with them and sign them, right?
Yes, they should be able to sign them up. When you tell somebody you're going to save 70%,
yeah,
no food markups, it's pretty powerful.
como conductor va a tener en tu base de datos todos estos conductores con la dirección, con los datos para ir con ellos, y ustedes podrán ir y platicar, explicarles que ahorrarse un 70% de lo que están pagando ya ahora y poder integrarlos en la compañía o tenerlos a la compañía. Va a ser muy poderoso y muy fácil para que ustedes como conductores ganen ese dinero extra por estar trayéndolos a los restaurantes.
So we'll have a training program for the drivers, how to go sell it, the marketing materials and everything for them.
Tendremos un entrenamiento de cómo ustedes puedan presentar esta oportunidad a todos los conductores.
So the way the commission fees work is the same as all. It's just tied to if you're a legacy driver, a pro driver, a side hustle, or a rider. It just breaks down to those percentages on everything we do.
La forma en que se gana dinero también tiene que ver dependiendo de la posición en la que está en la compañía. Si eres un legacy driver, pro driver, side hustle, y depende de la posición en la que está en la compañía, es como vas a recibir también esa ganancia, esa compensación.
You want to bring the next chart up, please?
You want me to explain this a little bit? Yes.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
La tarifa de activación de restaurante son $99.99 de los $49.99. O sea, $49 se queda la compañía. Legacy Driver agarra $50 su primer nivel y va a ganar una sola vez, por supuesto. Si tú eres un Legacy y traes a un restaurante, son $50 de los $99.99. Y en el segundo nivel, si alguien que tú trajiste a la compañía trae un restaurante, recibes $15 una sola vez. El Pro Driver recibe $50 también y $5 de segundo nivel. El Side Hustle recibe $40 su primer nivel. El programa me refiero para pasajeros, es un 30%, también reciben ellos de primer nivel. Y la cuota de membresía de $99.99, que es la comisión para activar esa parte de abajo, no lo entiendo bien, pero bueno. The last one, what is it? How do you explain it? The last one?
Explain it. Bob, the 99 membership.
Oh, it's the membership fee is $99 a year, right?
Oh, okay, got it.
For the restaurant. And then the commission on that, the maximum commission would be for the legacy at $65.
Okay, eso es para los que deseen, los restaurantes que quieren tener la membresía anual. Eso es para los que son legacy, tienen 65 de lo que explicaba hace un momento. De la comisión de los $99 que quieran tener como membresía anual. Okay, thank you, Bob.
And one of the things we're doing for the driver on the driver side is on the ride fare side for delivery and pickup, we're going to guarantee $5.25 minimum. And then as time and distance after that, the first bid is always $5.25. 100% of that goes, it probably will average somewhere between $9 and $10, not counting the tip by the time they do the delivery. So it's most of these grocery stores. So, the way 90% of the U.S. market, there's usually a grocery store within 1.5 miles to 2 miles of your house.
Dice que todo lo que está aquí en Tirado está aproximadamente una milla y media de la casa, los deliveries, y el promedio que van a poder estar ganando los conductores son entre $5 y $10 por esa tarifa. Va a ser más conveniente para el conductor, pero también más económico para los restaurantes.
They should be able to do 2 to 3, maybe 4. We're looking at some other kinds of bags so they can double up orders at the same time. So instead of going out and making one trip, they're going out and making 2 trips at the same time, though.
Y la idea es tratar de que puedan hacer esas múltiples veces, en vez de hacer un viaje una sola vez, vayan a 2, 3 viajes, eso sin contar las propinas que siempre dan. Entonces la idea que sea mayor ganancia para el conductor. Todos están manejando esa forma para que gane más dinero el conductor.
Next chart. Let's see. Is this the pickup and delivery? Did I do that right?
I want to read it. Dice, los consumidores hacen su pedido directamente al supermercado. Luego el consumidor solicita a un conductor el viaje a través de TripRise. That's the way it works, how it works, the delivery.
How it works? Yeah, okay.
How it works?
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. It's going to be the closest driver who gets, to the mark will get the order, basically,
¿Qué haces? El consumidor va a pedir directamente al mercado, al supermercado, y se solicita a través de la aplicación de Trip. Y los conductores más cercanos se van a notificar, y por supuesto, el que lo agarre es el que va a hacer la entrega.
We're going to market to the consumer, though, not to just the grocery store. So the consumer has the ultimate power to direct a driver. So we're going to make it very easy. We're going to market to those consumers to sign up. You guys can, we're going to show you how to do all this stuff also. We can market to them so they can start buying their groceries they can buy their groceries online, but they can direct our drivers to go pick it up. So that they can book appointments and everything, you know, like it's next day pickup or same day pickup. They just got to direct it what it is.
Sí, la idea es educar y vamos a ir a hablar con los consumidores para que puedan aprender, que pueden ir a la página de internet o a la página de supermercados, pero a través de la aplicación poder enviar a un conductor de trip para que recoja su pedido. Y también pueden poner por citas para que vaya a cierta hora, a cierto día a recoger sus pedidos de supermercado y llevarlos a su casa. Va a ser muy conveniente. Y vamos a explicarle a los usuarios, a los que compran esos productos en supermercados, explicarles la forma en que pueden utilizar el servicio de Trip Rides.
So yeah, so that's how this is going to work. It's a high level what I'm showing you now, but we're going to get more granular over the next week or two with all the videos and things that Corey is producing right now.
Estamos hablando muy rápido, explicando rápidamente para que tengan la idea de cómo funciona. Es algo muy sencillo, pero en las próximas semanas, una vez que todo esté ya integrado y funcionando, con los videos vamos a poder mostrarles más fácil lo que estamos hablando y será una forma visual que podrán entender este sistema tan sencillo de entrega de comestibles.
So right now, as everybody knows, the rideshare business is off about 70%. The actual drivers picking up customers from airports and all over the place. It's off about 70% in the US right now.
Right now, the drivers, the ride share is down 70%.
Yeah.
Okay. Ahorita ha bajado lo que es entrega de personas, ha bajado un 70%.
The reason I mentioned that is our strategy to get into the space very quickly is through the delivery and restaurant business. To get into that space, that's growing 20, 30%.
Y la idea es de que por eso la estrategia es en este momento lanzar hacia la entrega de tanto de restaurantes como de supermercados, porque eso ha aumentado un 20 o 30% en las últimas semanas, bueno, por la situación en la que estamos ahora.
So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of back into the rideshare business, but we're going to go for this first because we can open up literally any market in the United States.
Y la idea es de que vamos a seguir trabajando para poder abrir la entrega de personas, pero arrancando ahora con este modelo, ya que podemos abrir literalmente en cualquier estado, es mucho más sencillo.
So what we're going to do, we're going to announce later this week, we're running background checks on everybody that's in the system. So we'll get them pre-done so they don't have to worry about are they qualified for the rideshare business when we turn that switch on. They'll be already pre-qualified and done. We'll then start working on the other ones that just can, you know, may not clear a background check, or they just want to drive delivery and pick up and all that stuff, because it's easier for us to get into that. We can put literally 50, 60,000 drivers to work right away.
Y en este momento, antes de levantar el switch y arrancar ya, estamos ahora precalificando ya a los conductores que tenemos en la base de datos, a todos aquellos que por algún motivo no fueron aprobados, calificados como conductor para llevar pasajeros. Este sistema, este modelo es mucho más sencillo y vamos a seguir trabajando con la aplicación de personas, checando el background, pero vamos a tener un 60,000. How many, like 60,000 drivers already approved, you will say?
Well, we're probably going to approve 3,000 by the end of this week.
Dice que se cree que ya va a tener aprobados unos 3,000 para el final de semana. And then
we'll send out a letter to everybody when they're approved.
Y se manda una carta tan pronto cuando sean aprobados.
By the end of the week, the letters should start going out.
Para el final de semana, esas cartas van a comenzar a salir ya.
The driver delivery qualifications are a lot less than if you're transporting people.
La calificación para conductor que entrega alimentos es mucho más sencilla que cuando llevas personas.
So all they have to have is a valid driver's license. They have to show us a valid insurance, and we do a limited background check on them.
Dice que muy sencillo, se requiere nomás una licencia de conducir válida del estado, obviamente, seguro de conducción, y la verificación de antecedentes es muy mínima.
And then once they're approved, we'll send them the lanyard you saw with the ID, and we'll send them a hat in the mail.
Está aprobado. I says here that the vehicle must be not older than 15 years.
Yeah, they can't be older than 15. I mean, I guess it could, but you know, it's better to put a little standard in there. Most of them don't have it. But also keep in mind, like in New York City, a lot of the drivers, there's guys that are doing deliveries on bicycles and things and mopeds and things like that.
Y dice que un vehículo debe ser, por poner un estándar, número de 15, pero tomemos en cuenta que lugares como, por ejemplo, Nueva York, hay gente que está haciendo entrega en bicicletas o en motos, en vehículos de esta clase, ni siquiera en carros. Así de que la verificación y los requerimientos son mucho menos estrictos en este caso. Y una vez que ya eres aprobado, Trip, te va a enviar por correo tus materiales de entrega y tu para trabajar, para identificar.
So we have a plan we're starting to develop. We haven't finalized it yet. I hope to have it finalized by Thursday night's call. How we're going to open up a lot of markets very quickly.
Y tenemos un plan que no hemos finalizado completamente todos los detalles. Esperamos que para el jueves ya esté todo finalizado. El plan de cómo vamos a abrir cada uno de los mercados y cómo lo vamos a hacer de una forma rápida.
So this is the compensation plan. How do I earn commissions? You can see the legacy referral drivers. That's anybody that's in our system now is a legacy driver.
Esta es la forma en que este plan de compensación estructurada, y solo para informarles que este es el programa de Legacy. Todas las personas que en este momento se encuentran en la compañía, en el sistema registrados, todos entran al paquete de Legacy. Y aquí está cómo se pagaría.
Only the legacy drivers, that's people that have signed up with us and been in our system, will earn 50 and 15% on the first and second level.
Todos los que ya están en la compañía van a ganar un 50% de la compensación y un 15% en el segundo nivel.
And that's off the subscription fee monthly that they sign up a driver they're attached to. Then the pro referral driver is, before we adjusted this, they only had one level. I made a second level of 5% because it spreads it really wide again. So there's a big number there on a lot of people's that they've signed up. So the pro referral will get 50 and 5.
The pro will be the next people that sign up, right?
Yes, it'll be all the people that are coming, they'll be at that 50 and 5. Everybody just now is at 50 and 15.
Una vez que abramos y comiencen a entrar los pro referral drivers, antes solamente tenían un solo nivel, ahora la compañía ha abierto un segundo nivel porque sabemos que va a abrir muy ancho, muy pronto. Así de que a los que son pro referral drivers se les va a dar el 50 y el 5% en el segundo nivel.
So the next chart. So the next one is, it goes right to the side hustle. They get 40%. They're part-timers, but it's still good. It's not they have a second level. They just get a 40% commission off their referrals. And then
los que son conductores de Right Hustle, que es el otro paquete, aún van a recibir una buena compensación, que es un 40% de un solo nivel. No van a tener el segundo nivel, pero hey, es bueno un 40%.
So if you're a referral writer, not a driver, and you want to earn money passively, and you sign up some drivers, you can earn 30% of that monthly easily.
Y los que son usuarios del servicio, los conductores, pero los usuarios, no los conductores, y también quieren referir conductores, pueden hacerlo y recibir un 30% también de forma pasiva. Eso es su primer nivel.
So here's how this works. The drivers themselves that sign up are going to drive 30 days for free. At the end of 30 days, they'll pay their first month after that. So 30 days they drive, 30 days they'll be collecting, their fares. They'll be getting paid through their own merchant accounts all the time as they're driving for free. And then we'll turn on their monthly subscription. When that turns on, then the referral person will end up getting their commissions 21 days after the first money's collected. They'll get their commissions. But anybody the system will go weekly after that, they get paid. So they're 21 days in the arrears. The reason why we have to do that, we have to clear credit cards, case of chargebacks and all that stuff. So we hold that money, then we pay it, and then every week after that. So it really is 21 days in the arrears, but it starts weekly after that.
Okay, los conductores van a comenzar a conducir y a los 30 días van a comenzar con sus pagos. Y de ahí va a comenzar los 21 días van a recibir las comisiones de los que trajeron y después ya van a recibir cada semana el dinero de los pagos, lo cual es muy poderoso. Solamente hay que esperar los 21 días, después cada semana van a recibir su comisión por todos los conductores que tengan en la compañía inscritos.
So all of the driver merchant accounts that we will issue are already set up in the system now and working. We've been doing the testing on that. They got it set up the other day. We have one final run through tomorrow, and then those are all ready and done. So we're just, all the things we're doing are like in little blocks of pieces, and we're getting them all done.
Estamos trabajando en toda la parte de tema de referencia, ya está programado, va a estar listo en las próximas semanas. Hemos estado trabajando en bloques, cada una de las partes de la compañía, y todo está funcionando bien. Next week, what you say going to be ready for next week?
Well, the merchant accounts are set up. So
Okay,
we're
mercantil,
finalizing everything tomorrow, actually, on the merchant accounts.
La cuenta mercantil ya fue hecha, y queremos que para mañana ya estén las pruebas listadas para el tema de la cuenta mercantil, que eso es muy importante.
When we turn on the system, everything will work.
Cuando prendamos el sistema, todo va a estar funcionando perfectamente.
So listen, everybody is really face down in this. Look, I got the reins right here, so it's all working. I'm on this thing 24/7. We've been at it 65 days since the big blow up, and I got some great news on Saturday, and I wrote a text back to the people that sent me. I said, it's the best news I've heard in 18 months.
Dice que todo va quedando bien, tiene el control de todo. Ha estado trabajando él 24/7, tiene el control sobre sus manos, y ha estado haciendo que todo funcione, y va asegurado de que todo arranque bien cuando esto ya se enciende el switch.
One day the whole story will come out, how it all happened.
Un día la historia va a salir de cómo todas las cosas sucedieron.
So the other thing that's really important to understand, if you sign up a restaurant, then every time an order goes out of that restaurant, because you're the one who signed them up, you get the 40 cents that tags to your app, right?
Otra cosa importante.
If 15 other people come in there and they're buying, but you're getting the 15 rides at 40 cents because it's on your app.
La otra cosa importante es que si tú eres quien trajo el restaurante a la compañía, cada que la compañía pida una orden de entrega de producto comestible o de los supermercados, tú vas a recibir también los 40 centavos por haber traído, porque esa persona, ese restaurante está vinculado con tu aplicación. Así que también vas a recibir los 40 centavos como si fuera un conductor, un usuario.
Here's the good part of that. Let's say I didn't sign that restaurant up, but I signed that person up, right? He's in my second level, and he's in my first level, but I'll get 10 cents on the second level for me if he signs them up anyway. So I'm still making money.
Otra cosa importante es de que si digamos que tú no fuiste quien trajo ese restaurante, pero lo trajo a alguien que tú le referiste, entonces vas a recibir también un 10 centavos de ese segundo nivel, también cada que se haga esa referencia.
There's nothing as powerful as on the referral side, the rider side, the driver side, the restaurant side. Listen, this is a powerful program, and I'll guarantee you that our competition is going to be struggling to keep up with us.
Y no hay nada más poderoso que lo que estamos mostrando, que se puede ganar dinero en la parte del conductor, en la parte del restaurante, en la parte de entrega de alimentos. En todo se genera dinero. Nuestro modelo es tan poderoso que la competencia sinceramente va a batallar mucho para poder seguirnos el ritmo nosotros.
Throw the next chart, please. So one of the things we're going to be doing to help the drivers on their marketing side, we're going to have a reservoir of ads that they may want to run on Facebook. That some will be, you could run free. Some you might have to sponsor. You pay a little bit of money. You can see and judge it. But we'll have the ads all made up for you. And all you got to do is connect your link to it. So when they click on it, they're actually downloading your app.
Otra cosa que vamos a hacer es se van a estar creando varios anuncios como estos para que ustedes puedan compartirlo a través de diferentes redes sociales, y lo que tienen que hacer es vincular su enlace de referencia de ustedes a ese anuncio, y cuando la gente lo señale y lo descargue la aplicación, queda vinculado con ustedes para que ustedes reciban la compensación.
So our goal is to give you all the tools to be successful with electronic tools, digital tools on marketing. So you don't have to think. All you have to do is say, oh, I like that ad. Here it is. You put my name on it, my link on it, and you run the ads.
Y la idea es que podamos hacer todo el trabajo visual para que ustedes puedan tener todas las herramientas, tanto electrónicas como en social media, para que solamente ustedes puedan ver el anuncio, digan, oh, ese anuncio me gusta, lo comparten, le ponen el vínculo, le vinculan su enlace de ustedes y hacen la promoción y ya, la gente va a empezar a llegar y ustedes van a recibir los referidos.
Next chart. So communications is really important, and we haven't done a really good job of it over time because we were kind of all over the board. We have Telegram, we have this thing, that thing, you know, it's Slack, you know, we just have just way too many. I've just narrowed it down to the basic fundamentals of communications to the field, to the drivers. We're going to be doing some fun things down the road. We're going to have some, you know, I really do want to have some, you know, like a radio talk show almost daily, you know, where drivers can call in, they're on the road, they're driving, hey, did you see this? We got that. You know, here's some problems. Maybe think about that. I want to get really ingrained with our drivers. I want them to know that we're here for them 100% of the time, every single day.
Ahora lo que estamos haciendo es, vamos a bajar, usar estas redes sociales, que son las principales. Antes estábamos como que muy dispersos en el tema de la comunicación por muchos lados y ahora vamos a enfocarnos en estos tres. Y también el plan que tiene es tener como una especie de programa de radio que esté en vivo todos los días, donde los conductores van a poder llamar y comunicarse y hacer preguntas, comentarios, decir cómo están trabajando y de esa forma integrar a toda la comunidad y un reporte diario.
But for now, our 4 forms of communications are going to be on YouTube. As you know, I've been doing little vignettes on YouTube, just little updates. I'll be doing another one tomorrow. So I would encourage everybody to sign up at Trip Rides YouTube and start building that channel out, because that's going to be where you're going to get a lot of information from us on a daily basis as we start building more momentum in the system. Same way with Facebook. Get on the Facebook page, get on the Facebook group, and start responding. You know, really use this as a tool, because this is where we're going to be doing all the postings. We're going to try to make sure that we're posting daily, weekly, about what the company's doing, any updates. Like tomorrow, I'm going to probably post on there the Zoom call we're going to do Thursday night. It hasn't been announced yet, but I'm going to post it on there. I'll probably send out an email, but we don't want to send out emails. I want people to get accustomed to using this tool, because at the end of the day, it's more effective for us. Instagram and Twitter. So this is going to be our form of communication. So just stay up with it. You know, you'll see postings as we're doing 2 to 3 a day, almost on every one of these now.
Y la idea es de que irnos acostumbrando a utilizar estas redes sociales para estar en comunicación con ustedes. Si no se han suscrito al canal de YouTube, suscríbanse al canal de YouTube de Trip Rides y también al canal o la página del grupo oficial de Facebook para que puedan estar ahí integrados. Tienen que aceptar los términos y condiciones, ser aprobados para estar en el grupo de Facebook. Síganos en Instagram, en Twitter, porque de esta forma van a estar recibiendo la información que la compañía básicamente todos los días o casi diario va a estar recibiendo información de lo que está pasando. Ahí van a estar los enlaces para poder entrar a los siguientes seminarios. Entonces, es muy importante que se suscriban y se conecten en los canales oficiales de Trip Ride.
So the only thing I ask for when somebody posts something, we'll post something, you may respond to it, is that we're professional, courteous, and we do it with respect. That's all I ask. Put anything they want, but it's got to have those ingredients.
Dice que ustedes pueden poner el post que ustedes quieran, pero tienen que ser respetuosos, profesionales, y respectful, professionals, and what is the other one?
Kindness is a good one to start with.
que sea algo bondadoso, con respeto, con profesionalismo.
Exactly.
Puede hacer comentarios, pero que no sean comentarios que tengan la intención de molestar, de ofender o de atacar o de crear división dentro del grupo.
One of the questions I always get from everybody, and you guys get them all the time too, is what markets are we going to open?
Una de las preguntas que constantemente me hacen, y sé que muchos de ustedes también le han hecho esa pregunta, es ¿cuál mercado vamos a abrir?
You're going to start seeing some of these, Nashville, Atlanta. Those are markets we're looking at. Florida, we want to do all of Florida. We have 32,000 drivers signed up.
Estos son los estados que estábamos hablando: Nashville, Atlanta, Carolina del Norte y del Sur, Florida, Nueva York. Florida, muy pronto, tenemos más de 30,000 conductores ya en Florida. Todo Florida se vamos a abrir, desde que esto es lo que viene ahora.
We have identified we actually have 20 markets on the list now.
Hemos identificado ahorita 20 mercados que están en la lista en este momento.
So we gotta take it in small bites, and then you start here, and then it gets bigger and bigger as you go out. So we're gonna roll a lot of markets out very quickly, though.
Lo vamos a hacer en pequeños grupos. Empezar aquí, comenzar a abrir, y van a ver cómo se abren todos los mercados muy rápido dentro de poco.
Next chart. So this is we partnered up with a company. They're called, you can go look them online. They're called Verb Technologies. They're probably the #1 leader in marketing, electronic marketing, digital marketing. They have analytics, communications, they have funnels, they have autoresponders, they have videos, they have streaming, live streaming. We're building these little videos now that'll all be hooked into this, and it'll all be driven through an app. And this is probably one of the most powerful tools I've seen in 20 years that was going to be available to every driver to help build their business. There's a monthly fee of $777. We don't make any real money on it. I tried to just do a partnership with these guys, let them make a little money, but I want our drivers to use this because it's going to help them build their business, and it's very easy to use. It's also in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. So it's going to be 2 languages day one when this lights up.
Okay, how about to remember that? Se ha hecho una integración o un acuerdo con Verb for Sales, que es una compañía muy poderosa que tiene muchas herramientas de marketing para hacer mercadeo, desde los análisis para convertir las ventas, tiene embudos, tiene para hacer transmisiones en vivo, o sea, live streaming, y tiene todas esas cosas, son muy económicas. What is the price, the monthly fee?
$7.77 a month.
Son $7.79 al mes si lo quieres usar. La compañía no está haciendo dinero de eso. La realidad es nada más pasar el costo para que la compañía gane, pero sobre todo para que todos nosotros, los conductores, estamos promoviendo la compañía, tengamos esas herramientas que nos permitan poder promocionar y poder llevar a otro nivel nuestro negocio.
So on this, there'll be videos. So all the different kinds of videos, compensation video, all these different things we're going to train in. And then you may want to, invite somebody to become a driver, and all you got to do is send them whatever video you want them to see. You'll see it when it clicks through. They'll give you the person that, they opened it, didn't open it. They opened it, watched it for 2 minutes instead of 3 minutes. So it's going to have a huge amount of marketing information for you to contact people and just really, really build your business. This is such an amazing tool.
Y va a haber varios videos integrados ahí. Solamente vas a poder tú elegir qué video quieres compartir. Compartes el video. Entonces la gente lo ve, lo recibe, ve la información. Y tú vas a tener el reporte de si vieron el video, cuánto tiempo lo vieron, etcétera. Toda esa información tú lo vas a recibir para poder usarlo para dar seguimiento a tus prospectos. Es una herramienta muy poderosa.
So this is the presentation for the company where we're going forward. Now we'll start ramping that up this week. With the call on Thursday night, we'll say what we're doing. It's not going to be a long call. I'm going to try to get these calls and keep them down to, 20, 30 minutes at the most. Just build momentum. So we want all the leaders who are on the call Saturday to bring 3 or 4 of their people or 10 of their people or how many they have, and just get everybody engaged now, because as we start to roll towards the end of this month, I'll have a better handle when we're actually going to open, probably in the next 48 hours. But I'm pushing towards the end of this month to start lighting this up.
Okay.
We have the right partners. We have technology. We have everything we need to be successful. And
Esta es la presentación que tenemos ahora, y la idea es solamente seguir trabajando, seguir integrando todas las cosas. Tenemos a los socios correctos, al equipo correcto para ser exitosos, para poder empujar esto y tener noticias para este fin de mes.
And, I just want to say that I really appreciate, really from my heart, everybody has stayed in the game with us, because you could have left a long time ago. But it's that dream we all have, right? It's a dream I started 2 years ago. And the reason I got into the space, I saw, just from riding in cars, talking to drivers, and I just said, hey, there's got to be a better way to do this. I didn't even want to get in this business. I didn't even think about going to work. And then what happened, my juices started flowing. I said, there's got to be a better way to take care of people. You can't just do this. Yeah. And that's how I got started. Unfortunately, we got sidetracked along the way, but we're getting back on the rails now.
Quiero primero agradecer a todos los que se han quedado con nosotros, que sigan trabajando, que sigan creyendo en la visión, porque a fin de cuentas es un sueño que estamos defendiendo, un sueño que queremos lograr. Y la verdad es de que esto nació hace tiempo atrás, que yo la verdad no me quería involucrar en este tipo de negocio, pero al ver cómo estaban batallando, sufriendo los conductores y que se ha tratado muy mal, y comencé a pensar en este modelo de negocio y poco a poco fue motivándome más y ahora se ha vuelto una pasión para mí para hacer que esto suceda, y quiero agradecer a todos los que han permanecido en la compañía hasta el día de hoy.
So if they have some questions, I'd be happy to.
Pues sí, vamos a pasar con Normarie. Si hay algunas preguntas, para que Normarie haga las preguntas.
Yes, Bob, we actually have English people here too. So
Okay.
it's great because they understand what you answer and then what Marco answers.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have great questions.
Okay.
Some of them most of them you already covered them. So maybe we can just do them in short answers.
Sure.
Jose Murillo wants to know if we still have merchant accounts, which.
Yes, we do. Everybody's going to have their own merchant account.
Entonces, José Murillo, sí tenemos los merchant accounts todavía, eso sigue. We have a question from Edgar Garcia. He, in particular, didn't receive his stock options. I know the answer. Can I answer that?
Yes, yes.
Si hay alguno de ustedes que no ha recibido eso, manden un email a support@triprights.com y ahí le van a arreglar eso. So if any of you is missing the email, please send an email to support@triprights.com.
And they'll get on it right away. That's a high priority for the company right now to get all this done.
Y ahora mismo es una prioridad para la compañía, así que eso se lo van a resolver en el momento. We have few people saying thank you to both of you for the translation and for Bob for being here with us today, so we appreciate that. Many of them say thank you. And we have Javier asking if there's any qualifications for the restaurants.
No, the only qualifications are valid driver's license, valid insurance. We do a very cursory background check to make sure you're not some crazy person, but that's it. And then we'll put you to work. So 99.9% of the people should qualify to be a delivery driver with us.
And I think he meant for the restaurant itself, if there was any qualification for the restaurant to be approved.
No, no. If they have if they want food picked up and delivered, that's a qualification for us.
Right. Okay, so he's Javier. Entonces, básicamente, si el restaurante es un restaurante, pues funcionando legalmente, pues por supuesto califica para estar en el programa. Andre, how much restaurant pays with Uber? Oh, okay. So he is wondering if Uber Eats in particular, I mean, I don't know this answer. I don't know if you know it. If they have to pay a fee in order to be a member of, I don't know what he meant.
I know what he means. So Uber Eats and most of these people charge a activation fee. Their activation fee is usually between $225 and $500.
Okay, so entonces la activación es entre, you said 225 to 250?
No, $225 to $500.
Oh, $500. So si hay una activación.
Depends on the kind of restaurant. We treat all restaurants the same, but in the Uber world and some of these others, if you're a higher end restaurant, they charge you more activation fees, and it shouldn't be any difference because it's simple, right? So, okay. And the other thing they do that we don't do is they charge a markup of minimum. Uber charges a minimum of 25% on the cost of the food for delivery. So these restaurants are being choked for profit. That's why we just gone to a small flat fee. We're going to take all their business.
Él dice, le vamos a quitar el negocio aquí a todo el mundo porque sí los restaurantes tienen que pagar entre $225 a $500 para que Uber Eats le haga el delivery, y aparte de eso también tienen que pagar aproximadamente un 25%, es un markup, un aumento que tiene que pagar también el restaurante por ese servicio. Entonces, literalmente los restaurantes están asfixiados con esto. All right. And Marco, if you want to add something to what I say, please say it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Right now, since we are in the early phase of signing up restaurants, how would you sign up restaurants that are not sure if we have enough passengers or drivers? I guess people to order to pay the membership.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, it's optional, so they don't have to pay it. What they might want to do is say, hey, I'll sign up to the activation fee and see how it goes. And if it goes the way I think it's going to go, I'll join the membership. If not, I'm not adding any extra money. That's all.
Okay.
This program, one thing about it, believe me, I've been doing this all my life. I know how to compete. This is so strong, you don't have to sell anybody. All you got to do is show them the numbers. They'll make a decision for themselves. It's the same reason why this company's here after 18 months of total boneheaded mistakes, that we're still here, because the model is so strong. Everybody on this call that's here believes in this model. It just gets better with the delivery, because we now picked another piece of that product apart. And I've been doing this all my business career. They can't compete. There's no way. If they lower their prices, they're going to lose more money. They're not going to make more money. They're not going to do more business. I've seen it for 40 years. Nothing's changed. And we're just going to get after this business for a change.
Perfecto. All right. La persona que hizo esta pregunta, no anoté el nombre, pero ahora que estamos en una etapa, pues comenzando esto sobre los restaurantes, no tienen que pagar el annual fee o sí. They still have to pay the $149, the restaurants?
The $149 activation fee.
Bueno,
what that does, so you understand the technology involved. So when we have all these different restaurants in our system, then we identify the one restaurant, right? Then we know what POS system, point of sale, in their store that they have. There's usually only about 5. Well, we'll have all 5 of those hooked into our system, right? And then we just flip the switch and turn them on, and all of our information goes right into their POS system, so they can direct electronically orders to us.
Ok, perfecto. So, ellos todavía tienen que pagar los restaurantes los $149 porque hay que conectar la tecnología. Pero si no quieren pagar la membresía anual para bajarle el costo, no tienen que pagarlo. El costo, pues, de cada vez que se ordena la comida y cada vez que van a entregar la comida. No tienen que pagar la membresía al principio si no quieren, la pueden pagar después. Él dice que este modelo es tan fuerte el que tenemos que 18 meses después de nosotros mismos haber cometido errores, todavía seguimos aquí fuerte y es porque, o sea, él sabe lo que él tiene en sus manos y él sabe que a la que esto arranque va a ser muy fácil porque los restaurantes mismos van a ver la diferencia entre lo que ellos están pagando con otras compañías y lo que nosotros les podemos ofrecer. Así que él dice que va a ser algo muy fácil poder tener, o sea, ustedes firmar restaurantes. Perfect. Do you want to add something, Marco, or no?
No, that's fine. That's great.
Marco is so good. Yeah.
Okay. So
I think Marco should be like a movie star. He's got that smile, you know. I'm serious, man.
I'm just letting my beard grow again.
Yeah. I got a haircut. I finally got a haircut. My hair was so long. I had a haircut for 7 weeks.
I need to cut my hair. Also, look.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, you guys look good. Marco, your hair looks good. If you see my husband, he looks like a lion.
Tell Samir I said hello.
Okay. All right. So we have an English question.
Okay.
This is, I know we already answered this. Maybe you can just give her one short answer.
Okay.
Is the restaurant paying a markup fee on the delivery?
No.
Okay.
None. 0.
And then, let's see. Okay, I know you already mentioned this too. If you can answer in a short answer, when will the training begin for the restaurant and groceries?
Probably start webinar trainings in about 10 or 15 days as we're making the videos now and building all the marketing materials for that. Once we have that, they'll both be in English and Spanish.
Okay, perfect. Should I say it in Spanish, maybe? Okay.
Sure.
Que alguien está preguntando cuándo va a empezar el training para lo de los supermercados y las entregas. Va a ser dentro de 15 días más o menos. Okay, so William from Legacy Right Share is asking.
William, my brother.
William, we love William. He's
I
always.
know, he's amazing. He's posting every day. I love the post he did today.
I haven't seen it. He's that, or did I see it? I don't remember. I see so much. I don't know. But he's so funny. He's always supporting Spanish webinars. So thank you so much, William. Okay, so William wants to know if the annual renewal is how do you say it? Commissionable?
Yes, it is.
It is commissionable. Okay.
Yes. Once you sign that restaurant up on a membership that they renew, the next year you get the commission. You're tagged to that person forever.
Significa que ustedes firman restaurantes, el restaurante siempre va a ser literalmente de ustedes y todos los años ustedes van a cobrar comisión por todos los renewals que se hagan. Que renewal sería todos los, ¿cómo se dice, Marco, en español?
La renovación.
Renovación, okay. I have another question from Dipre Diaz. She's asking when the apps will be ready.
I'll have a better handle on it this week. The apps are really working, so we're not building them, we're testing them. Everything's tested except for the grocery piece. The restaurant app works, the rideshare app works. So the grocery we'll test out this week. That's all the testing we'll do because it's all working up and running. So the rest of the big pieces are what we've talked about tonight, which is building out the marketing materials, the videos, integrating the Verb into the system and our database. That's all that's left to do. Those are probably 15 days, 10 days worth of work. We'll get a better handle on that tomorrow. I want to be up and running full blown by the end of this month. At some juncture, I don't know the date, but you know, I'm pushing everybody very hard right now.
Ok, perfecto. Él dice que las apps ya están listas, la están probando, está todo bien, en todas las pruebas todo ha salido bien. Lo que falta es integrar tecnología, están trabajando en eso y él quisiera ya poder arrancar a finales de este mes y está trabajando bien duro sin descansar para poder finalmente arrancar. Eso es lo que él quisiera. Así que están trabajando para eso. Ok, just one more question. Okay. Will restaurants and groceries delivery will be available? Oh, okay. If the restaurants and groceries delivery will be available on all markets.
Yes, that's what we're trying to figure out right now. We're also going to, we're going to start with this as deliveries, but as we start growing over the next, 60, 90 days, we're going to start adding services like if somebody contacts you and they bought some at Home Depot, they want it picked up, or if they want something at Best Buy picked up. Whatever other major retailers want to pick up, I want us to be their service to go pick up anything they want us to pick up. All small packaged goods, all of it. And it's going to happen even more and more because of the coronavirus. People are going to start changing their thought process, maybe not going out as much in the public to, run to the store. They can do it online and they send the car to pick it up and they bring it to their house. There's going to be a lot of changes. The restaurant business was growing at 20, pickup and delivery has been growing at 20+% a year. And this is going to shoot it up to 40% with no problem. So all that growth, the only way you could take market share from everybody is have a better business model, which we've got. And then, we'll bring all the drivers, put them to work.
Okay, so just to make sure what you said. So you said whenever they open New York, Florida, if there's another pickup delivery in another market, it will be available?
No, when you say
what I'm going to answer. Yeah.
So we'll be adding other retailer types businesses, not just food and groceries. We can add regular products. If somebody has a product, they bought it at a Home Depot and they need it picked up, we could go pick it up for them.
Any market?
Any market.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing about this, because it's not as regulated, we can open up 50 markets, 100 markets.
Okay.
But here's the thing. We have to learn how to open a market, right? Because we can't just step on the gas day one.
Okay.
But week 3, we're going to just be blowing and going because we're going to put people on the ground in these markets to figure it out. But you got to remember, the app works. Nobody has to sit there and play games with an app. People sign right up. They can sign up through our website or they'll sign up through the mobile app, but we're going to learn about logistics more, about deploying people and getting them up to speed and training and all that stuff. That's where we got to learn. But we can roll out lots of markets because we have 12,000 people in the system, probably comprised of about 40 or so plus markets that we already have girth in. As you know, in Florida, we have 32,000 people, 9,000 in Orlando.
Yeah. Ok, perfecto. So, él dice que sí, que a la que ellos comiencen, pues que lógicamente al principio pues va a ser mucho aprendizaje, pero que ya para la tercera semana espera que definitivamente esta parte no está tan regulada como la otra parte que sería como que el ride share, la parte del ride share. Esta parte es un poquito diferente. Entonces, él piensa que definitivamente sí, todos los mercados se pueden empezar a abrir a la que empiece la demanda a crecer. So, esta es una parte que va a arrancar muchísimo más rápido. Ahora mismo es un 20%, dijo él, Marco, el 20%, como está creciendo los restaurantes, ¿verdad?
Un 20-30%.
Del 20 a un 30% cómo está creciendo esta demanda, y él dice que con este programa que nosotros tenemos el programa que él va a traer, él piensa que va a crecer un 40% o hasta un 40%.
Pero lo más importante es que se puede abrir cualquier mercado. Dice Bob, podemos abrir para recoger cosas de Home Depot, de cualquier lado, de tiendas, no solamente supermercados. Pero una vez que aprendamos cómo se abre un mercado, podemos abrir 100 mercados distintos. Y ya está el servicio funcionando. El modelo es el mismo. Y eso es muy poderoso porque podemos agarrar completamente la industria, ¿no?
Exactamente. I think that's it.
Okay, well, listen, exciting stuff finally.
Awesome.
We're going to announce a call on Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So we'll get more information out there and we'll start building the company over the next 2 to 3 weeks. I want to thank you guys. Great call. I want to thank everybody that was on the call for spending the time, and we'll just keep pushing really hard here over the next 3 weeks.
Excellent. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Normarie.
Thank you, guys.
Gracias a todos. Nos despedimos y estamos en contacto. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.